Hi, I'm Ruchi and I'm a counseling psychologist. I work in the areas of love and relationship. Today, I'm going to talk about a very important aspect of your life, that is the balance of work and life. Now, in these unprecedented times, we are all struggling with working from home, and it's not a very good and healthy space because there is no distinction between the time we spend working and the time we spend doing the things that we love for ourselves. Now, this work life balance is a very beautiful, fine balance that you achieve over a period of time when you let go of this need for perfection, need for being a perfect wife, the need for being a perfect worker, a need for being a perfect mother. It is only achieved when you let go of that and you live a happy, fulfilling life, pursuing your intellectual goals and also taking care of yourself physically and mentally and your loved ones. A frequently asked question is, how do I unplug from work while working from home? Well, because we are spending so much time at home now and the work has come to home, it's really important to have a dedicated space or a desk for your work. The desk that you only use while you're working. So stick to your office hours. Just go to your desk, start working, take frequent stretch breaks while you're into the meetings. Digital spaces can become very overwhelming and very demanding at times, and small breaks are required while you're working. Take a day off just in case you're not feeling very well or you're feeling overwhelmed with work. Take a day off. Even from home, take a day of rest in case you do not feel like working too much. Avoid a burnout by sticking to a proper sleep schedule. It's very important that you sleep on time and you wake up on time. It is okay to take one Netflix break per week. It is fine that you binge watch something over maybe Friday night and then rest the entire week on proper sleep schedule, because the disruption of sleep can really affect your mental well-being. Do indulge in activities that recharge you, like maybe art, singing, dancing, because not only are they good for your physical well-being but also for your mental well-being. How to focus on work while in these times? Now, this is a very interesting question because we are sometimes working from home, sometimes we are traveling to our workplaces. And it can be very overwhelming because sometimes you are very afraid that you might contract the virus. The most important thing right now to do is to educate yourself. Learn about COVID, learn about how it spreads, take necessary precautions. Taking proper precautions will free your mind from the thought that you might contract it. Avoid unnecessary gatherings or places where you have to come in contact with a lot of people. Stay at home, work from home. It can be very taxing, but trust me, it will help you in the long run. Center yourself. Take part in physical and mental activities that you enjoy. Paint, sing, dance whenever you can. Indulge in some good workshops and good online lectures if you like, to keep yourself educated and happy in these times. Relationships are an integral part of your life, and a few of you have asked how to deal with them in these times when you're working from home. Now, the important thing to understand is that work remains work and the relationships need a lot of love and time and understanding. So, communicate your fears and your emotions in the most positive way to your partner. Make them understand your work schedule, understand their needs and their work schedule. Divide responsibilities and work with them so that there is no conflict when the work has to be done. Communication plays a critical role in these times because a breakdown in communication can actually run a havoc in the house. Take frequent breaks with each other, crack jokes, sing a song together, maybe dance. Surprise them if you can in the day with something that is specially done for them. Maybe cook a meal for them while they're working, or do the dishes while they are still working or still trying to figure out a book or a movie. Important thing is to avoid taking the phone to the bedroom. Try utilizing that time into watching something together, something that both of you like. Utilize this time to talk to each other. And a few of the couples are in long distance relationship. Again, communication plays a very critical role. Spend time on a video call and a phone call, checking how they are doing. If they are dealing with any sort of stress or anxiety, understanding what your partner is feeling right now is very, very important for a running of a smooth household, or even a love relationship. You need to be in the best of your mental health right now to run the relationship smoothly. Another very interesting question that comes up is how to manage kids in these times when you're working from home and you have so many other responsibilities, and then the children are at home too. Well, it's very important to have a proper schedule for your children. That is like really important. It's very important that you decide it with your spouse, a timetable for the child and who is going to take care of that child at that time, so that the work doesn't get affected and your house runs smoothly. Now, talk to the child with all the calmness, because they could be very, very anxious with the change of times. They are on Zoom calls now, they are missing their friends, they're missing the physical activity. It's your responsibility to involve them in little things at home, maybe small chores around the home, so that they learn to keep themselves positively engaged while learning some few interesting life skills that they might use later. See, because the education is changing, it is very difficult for the children to adjust, and they become cranky and demanding at times, and that hampers the work. So it's very important that you talk to your children about your profession. You make them understand what you do, because it changes how they look at you and how they look at your work. You will see a lot of respect and a lot of space coming for you once you explain them the work that you do. Now, sticking to a proper bedtime for children is always important. Work from home or not, children must be put to the bed at a proper certain time so that they get their night rest. The mind heals, the body recovers when they sleep on time. Make them independent thinkers irrespective of these times. Let them create their own games, make their own decisions. Encourage them to spend more time with themselves so that they can be more independent in their thought and in their play. Another frequently asked question is that, what do I do when I get very anxious or experience sudden breakdowns? Now, anxiety is the state of mind when the mind is not able to process the data that is happening in front of it. The mind finds it under overwhelming pressure to process and to use that time effectively. And you start feeling palpitation, you start losing control, you have panic attacks, and in a lot of cases, a lot of breakdowns when you cannot really function. So I think the immediate and the best thing to do is to drink a cup of water, immediately lie down and practice breathing. Breathing is a very important exercise to do while you're feeling anxious. For a long-term solution, I think working on your thoughts is very important. It's very important that you declutter your space and your mind with any unnecessary thoughts or things that might be taking space. Meditate, breathe mindfully, regularly. Spend time with your loved ones. Spend time doing things that you enjoy, because that really helps in channelizing your energy into much better things. Create timetables for yourself. Organize your information in timetables so you know exactly when to do what. Take frequent short breaks and you'll see that you are not feeling so anxious anymore. Now, another side of mental health is feeling depressive thoughts, getting those depressive thoughts. Now, what is depression? What is depressive thoughts? Depressive thoughts is that when you feel it's very difficult to move, things slow down with you, you slow down, and you're not able to come out of that loop, the chain of thoughts that you're building in your head. To get out of that depressive thought, feeling so listless and unmoved, it's very important to indulge in physical activity on a daily basis. For people who get depressive thoughts, it's very important that you indulge in either yoga or walking or gymming or light weights at home to keep yourself going and your body going. Singing, dancing, creating art creates a sense of flow which puts our mind back into the state of euphoria, which is a normal drug to overcome those depressive thoughts. So it's very important that you take frequent breaks and enjoy the things that you like doing. It's very important to take care of your mental well-being as you would take care of your physical well-being. Practice emotional first aid like you would take care of an injury which is physical. Take care of your loved ones. Take frequent breaks. Take out time to pursue things that you love. It's very important to have a positive self-talk and a positive talk at home. In case you feel that overwhelming pressure, or if you feel that somebody or you are not feeling so well mentally, if you want to seek advice, do go to a mental health professional. It's very important that you seek advice. There is no shame or stigma into doing so. The Body Shop is doing this amazing job with bringing mental health to everyone, making it reachable for everyone, because it's really important right now that we take care of us and each other, and especially it's important that you take care of you.